E-cigarettes are battle-powered devices that create aerosols from e-liquids that usually contain nicotine and flavors. E-cigarettes expose users to some toxic chemicals such as formaldehyde, but the levels of these toxic chemicals are lower than those in regular cigarettes. Because of this, smokers who are not ready to quit using nicotine for good may lower their health risks by switching completely to e-cigarettes. To help smokers make an informed decision, carefully developed e-cigarette and cigarette comparative risk messages are needed. However, there is currently no Food and Drug Administration FDA-approved comparative risk messages. Therefore, we seek to explore smokers' perception of comparative risk messages that encourages smokers who are not ready to quit to switch to e-cigarette while discouraging dual use of e-cigarette and cigarettes. Working with John Snow Incorporated, we developed 12 different comparative risk messages. To test the messages, we conducted 12 focus groups with 72 adult current smokers in Atlanta. Focus groups were conducted in person with each message projected on a large screen in a comfortable conference room. The comparative risk messages generated heated discussions about both e-cigarettes and cigarettes and the messages themselves. The central theme was uncertainty about e-cigarettes, which resulted in skepticism about the messages. Some of our messages stated that there's a lot we don't know about e-cigarettes. This uncertainty made participants think that what we don't know might be very harmful. For some, the unknown risks of e-cigarettes were worse than the known harms of smoking. Because of lack of information on the source of the messages, participants saw them as coming from e-cigarette companies, which increased their skepticism about the message claims. However, participants appreciate the option to switch to e-cigarettes because they felt the message developers understood how difficult it is to quit smoking. They felt like it was something a friend would tell you. Participants also appreciated the use of numbers in comparing toxic chemicals in e-cigarettes and cigarettes and wanted to know how much of their risk would be reduced if they switch completely to e-cigarettes. They also indicated they would trust comparative risk messages from sources like FDA, CDC, and reputable academic and research institutions. Comparative risk messages that emphasized the severe harms of smoking were very motivating to smokers to either quit or switch to e-cigarettes. Taken together, there is an opportunity to communicate comparative risk messages to smokers. These messages would likely be trusted if they came from trusted sources like FDA. Comparative risk messages may need to emphasize the harms of smoking, compare the toxic chemical content of both products, and clearly state the source of the message.